Hello, thanks for joining me for the second of my Burning Sky beers this week. Today we're looking at their Arise Session IPA, coming in at 4.4 ABV. Lovely artwork again, as you would expect. Session strength IPA. Excellent stuff. So 330ml bottle. This was bottled on the 30th of January of 2019, best before the 29th of July of 2019. So we've got a bit of time on this one, so put that there. There's a bit of information about the beer here. This is our beer for when one is not enough. Well, unfortunately, it's going to have to be enough today. I've only got one. Brewed with Pilsner and wheat malts, and backed up with a huge charge of Citra, Centennial and Amarillo hops to give it. I don't want to go into that. Black bottle cap at the end. Let's go straight in. Bit of smoke on the opening. Actually poured the smoke into the glass then. This beer is around a hell of a lot locally. It's quite often on cask and keg locally, being close to the brewery down south. As you know, they're out of East Sussex, Firle. So it's got a one finger pure white kind of frothy head. There's a gentle carbonation running up through the beer, and it's definitely looking like that kind of pilsnery look, as you'd expect to the beer, as it's got Pilsner malts in it, and it looks like it a little bit. Lovely looking beer then. Let me just have a look to see. So it's a bottle conditioned beer, which I thought it was, but so it will change, you know, when we get down to the bottom of the bottle, when it goes into the glass. Let's get an aroma then on this quite attractive looking beer. Nice kind of lemony lime tones. It's kind of slightly dry, almost a dry aroma, if that makes sense. Piffy lime and lemon. Maybe a little bit of white bread kind of malt. Yeah, smells very nice. Let's go straight into this one then. Cheers. Oh yeah, there's a nice kind of sharpness to it, like a palate cleanser almost, like that Pilsner malt is coming through. But then you get to that point, and then you go afterwards, you get all them hop varieties are coming through. What did I say it was? Centennial, Amarillo and Citra. Yeah, but it's got a lovely kind of nice balance to the beer, like the malts and the hops together, and that's just on the nose. There's a slight warming aroma to it, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Orange kind of zest. There's also some other Paula stone fruits coming through. Amarillo is one of my favourite hops. Leaving a lovely lacing. Really cracking. Right, let's do the change up then and see if this changes any kind of flavour or aromas. So it's going to cloud up, I hope. Should do, but we'll see. Here we go then. There you go, look at that. It looks like a hazy now. But if you don't want all that sediment in it, just leave it in the bowl. I prefer it because I personally feel that you get a bit more flavour out of it. I think that's the thing with me. I mean, I first started drinking away from like lagers years ago in the early 2000s, Belgian beers. So, and they were my first kind of like eye opener to hazy beer, and that's obviously a long time ago. And I used to throw it all in. So I kind of learnt from an earlier age that I don't care. It's just you don't drink with your eyes, kind of thing. But that looks great now. There's no light coming through there. It's kind of almost like a I don't know, like a not custard, but it's got that kind of look to it. It looks really quite dense and thick. Let's see what the aroma's like. Smells exactly the same. Straight in for the taste again. It's got a little bit more sharpness, a little bit more bite. Yeah, a little bit more citrus bite, a little bit more of a smoother, creamier mouthfeel. That's absolutely banging beer. Wow. I don't think I've ever had this from the bottle. I have had this beer before. Pretty sure I've had this 3 times. I've had this beer 3 times over the last, what, 5 years. And I've probably had it a few more times. I just haven't kind of put it into Untapped. But it's always on cask and keg locally. So it doesn't. I don't think it comes out cloudy like this. I think it comes out a little bit clearer on cask, but I don't know where it should do, because it's the same kind of concept really. Get to the bottom of the cask, it may be a bit kind of hazier, the dregs as they say. But yeah, this is drinking so easy, as you'd expect. I mean, it's a session IPA at 4.4%. You know, it's a perfect summer quencher. Oh, I love that. That is so damn good. It's getting a bit dark, so I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. Let's see what it says then. Where do we get to? Hops give a big peach, pine and resinous aromas. I'm getting the pine a little bit, but it's not. I'm getting more of the kind of citra hops in this. Bit of lime pith, orange pith. There's a slight dryness with it. A sessionable pale ale that's perfect any time of the day for sure. Any other info? Unfiltered, unpasteurised beer may contain sediment, which we've already seen that. Store cool, drink fresh. Ingredients: malted barley, wheat, which is gluten, hops and yeast. Brewed at, as you know, Burning Sky. 1.5 UK units. burningskybeer.com website. All links are down below. If you've missed yesterday's review, well, it's not far away. So, final score then, or tasting and a score. I feel I'm waffling in this review. That's just perfect summer beer. Not it's got a nice complexity as well. Although it's a 4.4 session IPA, it's got enough things going on with the beer. It's not just like a standard. I feel it's above average for the style of beer. Putting it that way. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I think it's a cracking beer. So it's a 4 out of 5 on the Untapped scale. We go to Untapped then, and it's had 11,000 check-ins. So yeah, it's a very popular beer. It's one of their core range beers. So if you see it around in bottles or draft or keg or wherever, it just to have a try of it. I think it's really damn good. So it's had 127 in the last 30 days. People have checked this into. So it's had 8,526 ratings. Then it's coming in at 3.65, which that's surprising for me. I'd put this up there a little bit higher, but then that's just me. 91 check-ins from people that follow me have had this beer, and it's coming in at 3.77. So I don't know. I just think it's a really damn good solid beer. 8 out of 10 all day long for me. Cracking stuff. So if you've had this one before, please let me know down below. cracking label, as they all are. Bit of a longer review, so apologies, it's slightly longer. But yeah, that's number 2 of 7. Excuse me, bit of carbonation there, and it's quite nice after that. Anyway, let's get away from that, and thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, it's really cool. Put the old bell notification on. I'll be posting these around about 8 o'clock in the morning for the next 5 days, so check them out. Other reviews will be posted in the afternoon, just going for this week kind of thing. So yeah, let me know, and I will see you on the next review. I'm going to stop waffling and go. Goodbye.